Hey y'all, how everybody doing? Hope everybody enjoyed the next holiday. Y'all, we back with our Black Friday content, and I want you to know that these are my opinion and not necessarily based on facts and knowledge. Okay. Everything is allegedly in these video unless it's up to you to believe it. Now, what we're going to do is going to be entertained, criticism, community purposes. And what we want to do is put awareness on what's going on. Okay? What's going on. And why I might be in court, but I might be getting sued. Okay, we're going to get deep down in the rabbit hole on all this situation right here. But I'm not here to bash mom. I'm not here to bash anybody in this situation. So what I do want to do is, before I do anything, I like to lecture and give my opinion. Like I said, my opinion is not based on facts and knowledge. Now, here y'all turning up, get in, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And y'all, your likes will help boost the visibility through the platform algorithm. Okay, they put me out there, so y'all keep me out there. Okay. We back, y'all, and I want to just give a little understanding, y'all, because a lot of people with y'all, before I get ready to say that, y'all come on in and let's have fun and let's get some knowledge going on here. Let's educate each other. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all time to do that while I do this right quick. Let me see. What I'm looking for. Okay, okay, y'all. So what I want to do is I'm gonna play my music a little bit while I'm doing it, because I'm the type, y'all, I get bored and sleepy. Yeah. So what I want to do is make some people understand what words are being mentioned to you all in this case. Okay, this is not a new case to us. I've been here since 2017. You can't tell me what I said. You can't tell me what I typed. You can't tell me nothing about me. Now, a lot of you all, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That's why you don't want to be bothered with funny at Grandma Lanita, because she gonna keep it real with you. Now, see, first of all, for these people who don't understand and confused about what's going on in any content creative video, it's because you're not paying attention. We are not allowed to do a certain thing, okay? We're not allowed to do a certain thing, and you all will not jeopardize my life and my career. So you got to stop talking and pay attention. I got the videos from you. I'm not gonna tell you nothing that I'm making up. I got paperwork and I got videos to show you that these people are saying it. Oh, so that's why you're confused, because you're not paying attention. You just want somebody to come out the air, air and say, "Oh, I signed a NDA." Y'all, guess what? Y'all don't about to tell. Y'all about to tell everything. No. We're not going to do that, okay? So now I want to go over some things to sweet people out there who don't really, who know but not understand it, okay? Before I show my video, I want to tell y'all this. I want to tell y'all this much, okay? On a respectful note, okay? I don't care if I got one person. I love talking to few people instead of a big bunch of yabba dabba doos. Okay, I love my small crowd. I love a small church. I don't like crowds. The only thing they do is keep up. Now, let's get to the bottom line. Can a person mess up $3.7 million? Okay, I'm going to ask y'all that question again. Can a person mess up $3.7 million in 8 years? Okay, I'm going to leave that right there so y'all can tell me. Ask your husband, ask your friends, sit beside you, ask your children, ask somebody, ask someone. I just ask y'all. Can a person mess up $3.7 million in 3 years? In 8 years? In 4 years? And I'm going to give you your answer. Dun, 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 dun. Pow. The answer is yes. Yes. It is absolutely possible for a person to spend or lose $3.7 million in 8 years, 4 years, 2 years. Whether the money is messed up. Poor investments. It could be a combination of factors depending on the amount of the achievement. It all depends, y'all. But poor investment choices. Putting a large sum into a single risky venture. So in other words, if you don't spend that money right, you can't mess it up. That's true. So y'all was right about that. So can you mess up? Can a person mess up $3.7 million? Absolutely true. Me? Not me. Whew. Sometimes people with all that money, y'all, millions due to bad luck or poor choices. So I just want to add that part before we get started, okay? Yes. $3.7 million can be messed up within 2 years, 3 years, 8 years. It doesn't matter. If it's not spent or not invest, if it invested poorly, okay? So I just want to put that out there, okay? Because I didn't think that $3.7 million could be spent. With me, no. I guess I know how to I know how to reach my means without spending all that money like that. I know how to spend money, y'all. Okay. So no, not for me. $3.4 million, $3.7 million. I can't do it in 3 years. I can't do it in 2 years. I can't do it in 8 years. Because I know how to spend my money. Give me my money. Okay, so we done with it. Now, I want to get in part of my lecture before we start watching videos and stuff like that. Because you're going to have a knucklehead that ain't going to pay attention. They so busy typing. They so busy talking on the cell phone, how met children and your husband. And they ain't paying attention. But we ain't here just for you to come up and say, oh, what I missed, go back and watch. Thank you. Now, when you mention a wrongful settlement, that's what the mom reached, okay? That's what I don't have nothing against the mother. I don't have nothing against nobody in this case. And I ain't gonna hold grudges against them, but I'm just gonna tell you like it is. Now, when you mention a wrongful death settlement, it is the financial agreement with the responsible party and the victim's family to resolve a wrongful claim. Okay, let me say it again. The settlement covers financial losses and damages resulting from the death. Now, this is what it's going to cover. That wrongful death settlement is going to cover, such as medical expenses, funeral expenses, loss of income, pain and suffering, loss of companionship. Let me see, did I miss anything? Punitive damage, and when you say a punitive damage, in some cases, additional damages may be awarded to punish the responsible party. So those are, when you talk about the wrongful death settlement, people, and I'm telling you through my research, these are the type of damages that resolves around that wrongful claim. Again, medical expenses. You remember the mom been going to the hospital now. Now I ain't gonna make nothing up on that woman, but I seen that during that time she been going to the hospital now. She been going to the hospital. She was battling with her health. I'm not getting her business in her health situation. So that's some money. Even if she got insurance, she might not use her insurance to pay that. She'd rather use her wrongful death claims. I would, my claims. Now, so the type of damages that Kenneka Jenkin'S mother is claiming are medical expenses, funeral and burial costs. And y'all know it costs a lot of money these days to bury folk the way you want to be buried. Them folks charge a arm and a leg. Now, loss of income, that's the compensation for the income and the financial support. Loss of companionship, compensation for the loss of the deceased, companionship, guidance, and support. Loss of custodian. Now, pain and suffering. Suffering before the death, as well as the family emotional distress. Punitive damage. In some cases, additional damages may be awarded to punish the responsible parties. Now, I want to get in these two things that I talked about. And we missed to go back and look at it. Let's go back and look at it. Get you some food and go and look at it. Get you something to drink. Whatever you're going to do, and go back and listen to what I just said. So I just explained the wrongful death settlement to you all. Now let's move on. something always bothered me in this case. What's the difference between a gathering and a party? What's the difference between a gathering and a party? Okay. Now, a gathering, the purpose for that gathering can be for any reason from professional to social, or even no specific reason at all. But a party, the purpose is primarily for celebration and recreation. So Kenneka, it was said that now let's get to the planning of a gathering. Can be spontaneous or planned. Now, a party used to be planned in advance. So in other words, you're saying that the party was planned in advance, and spontaneous are just planned for the gathering. Now, do you have a guest list for the gathering and the party? Yes. Okay. For the gathering can be a mix of people, including strangers, or a very small, intimate group. That's for the gathering. So for the party, often involves guests who know the hosts and or each other. So it was announced from the mother out her own mouth. Now, that's one thing about me. I'm gonna give you what they said. Out her own mouth said my daughter was at a gathering. So that means that she was at somewhere with mix of people, including strangers. She wasn't at a party that involved guests who know the hosts and others. She was around strangers. So you're gonna hear the mom say that. She changed it from a party to a gathering because she let y'all know that some strangers, a mix of people, was at the gathering, which they call it a party. Where the guests, they invited guests and people they want to come. Everybody came. Those people that know the host. But you had two different hosts there. So their hosts invite their folks, and them people invite their folks. So when the mother identified that type of the entertainment, she switched it. No, she wasn't at no party. She was at a gathering. But you got to understand this. What did the people call it? The host, did they call it a party? Or did they call it a gathering? But the mom said that it was a gathering. People simply coming together. And not often involve invitation. She didn't go to a party where she was involved in invitation. That's what the mom said. So she was at a gathering, simply coming together with people and strangers. That's what the mom said. She didn't say she was at a party involves invitation. That's going to be very important, y'all, what I'm throwing out there. This is very important. Okay. So we covered a whole lot of things just a few minutes ago. We covered the settlement. We talked about gathering, the party, and something else we talked about. I can't remember. I'll be trying to remember stuff now. Let me see where I want to take y'all. I want to take y'all here. Now, take the knowledge, y'all, and make her understanding what the mother's saying. I don't know her. I'm just going by what she said. Don't be mad at me because she said what she said. Don't get mad at me because you got confused because of something that she said. She's smart like me. She wording her stuff, and it's up to you to catch up what they're talking about. So if something you don't understand, keep it to yourself. Put it on your channel that I don't understand that video. Don't tell me what you don't understand. Go back and I don't care if you don't understand or do understand. That's up to you to understand. It's just like going to school. If you're going to pass a class, then you got to listen. Take notes. Can't tell you to keep on telling teacher I don't understand. You better be trying to understand. Period. Now, let's go here. Okay, let's go here. Let's see where I want to go. Okay. Y'all gotta believe this. Just listen. Thank y'all for my prayers. I just want y'all to know my baby dead. Thank y'all. I thank y'all for y'all prayers for my fucking baby dead. And guess what? Fuck God. Okay? Okay. And for the book, for the record, no. Didn't nobody do nothing to her, y'all. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. Ain't nobody do nothing to her. She was left at the bar. But didn't nobody set her up or nothing. She was found at this hotel right here in a freezer. In a freezer. My baby dead. Thank y'all once again. I love y'all. Because like I said, so many conspiracy theories. Some people said that's not even her on the video. You do believe it was your daughter on the video? Yes. Okay. Now, people, she gave y'all a clue about her daughter. She allegedly was told to say that. Allegedly. These are just my opinion, not necessarily based on facts and knowledge. These are my opinion. That she was saying somebody allegedly was making her tell y'all that. Because it was too much going on at that time for her to just to come and say that. So have the settlement already been agreed to? Think about it now. She ain't have to come on here and tell y'all that. Why that man standing behind her or standing on the side of her. And why they not together. But that's a business. I don't want to get into that. I want to stay right here with Kenneka. So when she said what she just said, why did she say what she just said? I'm gonna play it again. I'm gonna stop it. Well, I think the important thing that I'm gonna say. Gotta believe this. Just listen. Thank y'all for my prayers. I just want y'all to know my baby dead. Okay. First of all, in prayers, I want y'all to know that my baby is dead. She wants y'all to know that she's not living. She unalive. I have to say unalive, okay? She's unalive. Thank y'all. I thank y'all for y'all prayers for my fucking baby's dead. And guess what? Fuck God. Okay? Okay. And for the book, for the record, no. Didn't nobody do nothing to her, y'all. Now, y'all got to ask yourself, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Think about it. She wasn't at the hotel. Where did she get that information that nobody did nothing to her? Where did she get that information from? Huh? Because everybody was saying somebody did something to her. Everybody, y'all, all of y'all, all of us said somebody did something to that girl. That's what we were saying. We were saying somebody did something to that girl. But somebody made that woman say, didn't nothing happen to her. She upset. She upset. Did she get tricked or was she paying attention? Like some of y'all don't pay attention in the chat. You run your mouth. So what she just zone out and was looking focusing on her daughter at the time, or was she just was it zone out, was just thinking about what he was saying about the money? She said ain't nobody did nothing to her daughter. But the whole time I was saying that somebody did something to her daughter. It's making me think that somebody putting something out there in her mouth. And the only person can say something like that is the attorney, the people who involved on her side, the bigger part. Because somebody did something. Somebody, it's no way she can make that comment and then nobody do nothing to her. When we thought that when we thought that somebody did something to her. I ain't never seen no girl walk like that, and like I'd never seen a condition like that. Somebody did something to her, but they had the mom to come back and say did nothing to her. Then they did nothing to her, and y'all got to ask yourself, does that make sense? When she has an attorney who made her say that, and that's the first thing came to my mind with the lady, with the mother. I said, who making her say that? Who is in her ear? All the wrong people in her ear. She left at the party. But you said she was at a gathering. Now it's a party. I just explained to the people, and y'all go back and what I said, that the mom said she was left at the party. But you're going to hear a video where the mom going to change and say she was at a gathering. I explained y'all about the gathering and the party. If you said, I'm going to identify for you. You said that the gathering is something where strangers come. Anybody can come. A mix of different people. And then a party over here is invitational. But the mom didn't say that in her 911 call. She said it gathering. But right here on this video, she said she was left at a what? Y'all heard her. I can't make this up. She said she was at a party. She was left at the party. Let me put it there. Okay, now see, that's why I know somebody in her ear. Because sooner or later she's gonna change that and say, one right here on this video, she was left at the party. She was left at the party. She was left at the party, not left in the freezer. She was left at the party. But then on her 911 call, she's gonna change it from the party to a gathering. this is going to be everything I'm saying is going to be important, y'all. Catch y'all all the little small loops that y'all missing is very important because you can't go either. Is she at a party or is she at a gathering? So why now she was left at a party? She was left at they left a friend at a party. They left their friend at a party. Everybody left Kenneka at the party, at the hotel, and didn't nobody do nothing to her. We all said somebody did something to her. Keep an eye on that. I'm not bashing the mom now because mom lost her daughter. I'm just saying, watch what you say. I wish Miss Teresa won't talk. I wish she just don't talk. Because if she doesn't talk, she all right. But when she opened up her mouth, she got to be careful with her wording. Because you can't say one thing and say another thing. And then you're going to forget what you said because you said it. See, you can't say 1 minute is a gathering and then 1 minute is a party. I just explained to y'all about the gathering. It's just a mix of people, strangers. So Kenneka went to a party with a mix of people, strangers. Okay, so she didn't go to a party where she was invited with an invitation. But right here in this video that we're speaking on, y'all, spiritually speaking on, didn't nobody do nothing to her. She was left at a party. Who making her say all of this? I always have that question in mind. Who making her say this? Because it ain't making sense. Somebody did do something to her because she's not alive. Then nobody set her up. Who said somebody set Kenneka up? Who said this? Who's y'all? Okay, even if she heard it, that somebody set her up. Why is it that nobody did nothing to her? She was left at a party. She the one had the car, but she was left at the party. And she wasn't set up. Why is all the stuff that y'all said don't fold it in? That everything y'all said over here, it didn't even count. It didn't even mean nothing. Y'all need to sit down and think about that. Y'all need to spiritually sit down and think about why everything that we thought it was a setup. She was left in the building. She was left in the Crown Plaza. And somebody did something to her. Why is it that we believe that somebody did something to her? And the mama don't think nobody did nothing to her. Because they already don't sign that paper, y'all. They don't sign that paperwork. Allegedly. Just want y'all to go home and leave this stuff alone. Because these folks got me saying this stuff, allegedly. Now she had at the end, she had to punish them back. Because she got on the she did what they said, go ahead and make a statement to the world. But at the end, she said, in a freezer. She didn't start out saying she was in the freezer. At the end, right here, she said, in a freezer. In a freezer. So she threw y'all that party in there that she was in the freezer, but she was left at the hotel. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. She was left at the party. But at the end, in a freezer. That it seemed like somebody like she biting on her word to keep from saying what she was told to either say or was made to say. Cause when I first heard, I said somebody done been in this lady ear. So I'm gonna roll it back, and I'm not gonna say nothing to let y'all hear it. But I just had to get my opinion on it.
Y'all gotta believe this. Just listen. Thank y'all for y'all prayers. I just want y'all to know my baby dead. Thank y'all. I thank y'all for y'all prayers for my fucking baby dead. Guess what? Fuck God. Okay. Okay. And for the record, no. Didn't nobody do nothing to her, y'all. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. Ain't nobody do nothing to her. She was left at the park. But didn't nobody set her up because she was found at this hotel right here in a freezer. In a freezer. My baby dead. Thank y'all once again. I love y'all. Because like I said, so many conspiracy theories. Some people said that's not even her on the video. You do believe it was your daughter on the video? Yes. Okay.
Okay. So far with that. I just want y'all, that don't even sound like y'all already know that somebody in that lady is. Now, I'm gonna bring y'all here. Y'all make your own opinion. Y'all think what you want to think. And this is what I'm thinking. And nobody can change my thinking but me. Okay, now we had just explained the gathering and the party. We just been explained to us that didn't nothing happen to her. She was at a party.
Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport. And I was calling because my daughter came to this now her friends they said that they left on the front of the hotel and she's not able to be found now. She's 19 years old. And you said that did you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare? Earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning. Because they run the video cameras, they said that they didn't have no camera. But now I came and it was a lady, she said that if she heard music and she asked me that I want to go upstairs and we went upstairs on the 11th floor and it was someone came to the room and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls and a couple of guys. But that's all she just thought she was trying to get reception on her phone. Alright, well then you know what, are you sure you don't mean Crown Plaza in Rosemont? Yes, yes it is. I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont. That's exactly where it's at. Okay, sorry. No, it's okay. And have you said you spoke with the front desk? I'm sitting outside right in front of the hotel in a parking lot right now. And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or? No, it's a different set. It's a different it's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen it. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen it, because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning. And I just seen that she was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:36 p.m. So hold on, this her ticket because this was on the 6th.
Let go back. Let go back. Let go back. Let go back. Okay. We went from didn't nothing happen to her. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. She was left at a party. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. And something at the freeze at the end. But right here on the 911 call, let's break it down. All this going to be, and she had to go back to court. All this going to be, they ain't about to play with this case. If she have to go back to court, they ain't about to play with her. Let's break it down. And what tripped me out in this video right here, he said, You mean at the he told her what hotel. Y'all gotta pay attention. He told her what hotel she was talking about. But she was telling him what hotel she was talking about. But no, in this situation, he told her, y'all don't see who guiding this? Y'all don't see the people who guiding her? Y'all don't know that she been guided? These people tell me later what she said or what she's supposed to say. That's why them ancestors knocking on the door, she want them to put the truth out there. But here we go. She said at O'Hara Airport. Hold on. She said at the O'Hara Airport. Where'd she get that from? Where did she get O'Hara Airport from? Is she reading? Crown Plaza at the O'Hara Airport. Where is she reading that from? Where'd she get that from? Because he's going to correct her.
Crown Plaza at O'Hara Airport. And I was calling because my daughter came to a party here last night, a gathering with a friend.
Now, she done went from a party to a gathering with her friends. But when the previous video, it was she was at a party. But if she gonna say gathering party, she just said gathering and party. Means that she was mixed with the gathering, she was mixed with some anybody. It was an anybody party. That's the way the mom saw that she was invited to an anybody party. But then right here on the 911 call, it's like she was at an invitational party, but with strangers in it. So you got to pay attention to what she's saying. A gathering with her friends. Watch he correct her record because she reading.
And now her friends, they said that they left on the front of the hotel and she's not able to be found now.
She was left from what her friend said in front of the hotel. Y'all left y'all intoxicated friend. I can understand it. I can understand them leaving her down there where she thought that the hotel people, they trusted that the hotel people would keep an eye on Kenneka. That's what the young mind said, y'all. But of course they're gonna be scared to go back upstairs by themselves. So they would one or two of them, so they went up there bet together thinking that Kenneka was going to sit there. But that's not what happened. So they left away from unprotected till they thought she was going to be protected. That's what the friend thought. They thought she was going to be protected sitting in the lobby. But y'all, if I can remember back, I thought that girl was sitting at that desk on the floor. I seen a video with her sitting on the floor beside that desk. But I hope they ain't leave that girl sitting right there on the floor. Because they're going to make her get up because they got special guests at their hotel. Okay? So I can understand the young girls got back on the elevator and went back upstairs. I can understand it. I really do. Because I'd be scared to go back get on the elevator by myself too. But then too, I brought my friend down here. They are not thinking because they under influence. Okay? Or something. They're under the influence of something. So they thought that she will be protected in the lobby with the people of the hotel.
She's 19 years old. And you said the Crown Plaza at O'Hare Airport? her friends was like earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras. They said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came and it was a lady. She said that if she heard music and she asked me that I want to go.
Now who is this lady right here, Miss Teresa talk about? Miss Teresa talking too much, like she reading. Cause she remember all this.
Because they run the video cameras. They said that they didn't have no cameras. But now I came and it was a lady. She said that if.
Okay. I just don't understand how that girl got all the way down there in that level right there. How she got that? How she got? Is she didn't nobody do nothing to her?
Yes, and they said that when her friends was at them earlier today, like about 4 o'clock in the morning, because they run the video cameras. They said that they didn't have no cameras. But now
they say they didn't have no cameras. How they gonna say they don't have no cameras? God, y'all let these folks get away with a whole lot. You know, don't wear cameras in the hotel. They cause people in the hotel. Ooh.
And it was lady. She said that if she heard music
and a lady, who is this lady said she heard music? Where did a lady came from? Where did the lady come from? Where the lady? She don't went from saying one thing to another. I ain't bashing her, y'all. I'm just saying she don't went from saying one thing to another thing. Now she talking about somebody else now. I know that man sitting on that phone acting confused.
He asked me that I want to go upstairs, and we went upstairs on the 11th floor.
Oh, so they asked you that you want to go upstairs. Okay. So kind of them to say, oh, you want to go upstairs. Why they took her to the 11th floor? Why they took her to the 11th floor? Because the people who on the the people who on the 6th floor gone, but the people on the 11th floor still partying. It's weird.
Someone came to the room and she said that she did see my daughter there with a group of girls.
Okay, somebody on the 11th floor is different from the 6th floor. Somebody on the 11th floor said that her daughter was with a group of girls. Don't forget, one of the friends did say they went upstairs. Why did they go upstairs? Who do they know in room 11? Who do they know in room on the 11th floor? Who do they know on the 11th floor when they was on the 6th floor? At the gathering. Slice party. It's crazy how everybody having a party at one time. 6th and 11th floor. That's weird. Okay. The lady said she saw her there with a group of girls. She did come with a group of girls, but she sure didn't leave with a group of girls. Why they take Kenneka to the 11th floor? But this ain't what they told us.
And a couple guys, but that's all she just saw because she was trying to get reception on her phone.
So she went up to the 11th floor just to get reception on her phone? They took her on the 11th floor just to get reception on her phone? Why not the second? Why not the second floor? Why not the third floor? Why not the lobby? Why take her to the 11th floor? They went up and not down. The group of girls and boys went up to the 11th floor. They took her from the 6th, went up to the 11th floor. Why? Because you got to remember the mom said she was at a gathering and not a party. And I forgot to mention to y'all, they were making a movie too at the hotel. What kind of movie? Are you
sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont?
Listen, see how he corrects her? She said at the airport, he heard her whole conversation and said, no, she can't be talking about O'Hara at the airport because they don't act like that over there. Y'all see how he switched on her after listening to her to what happened to her daughter. He said, no, he sit there on the other line like, now she couldn't be talking about at the airport. She got to be talking in Rosemont because this is where the party be at, in Rosemont, not at O'Hara. Man, this is crazy. I'm bad. So he don't listen to her whole conversation. Now he just gonna straighten out.
But that's how she just saw because she was trying to get reception on her phone. All right, well then, you know what? Are you sure you don't mean the Crown Plaza in Rosemont? Yes, yes it is. I'm sorry, the Crown Plaza in Rosemont.
Okay, y'all. No. Okay. I'm just gonna sit there right there because he listened to the story. This don't happen at the O'Hara airport, at that Crown Plaza Hotel. No, they don't play that. But when you said what happened to her, that her friends, them took her up on their friends and some boys and girls took her up to the 11th floor to get reception on her phone, and they ain't seen her and all that. And he said, oh, so you mean Rosemont? You talking about Crown Plaza in Rosemont? Gave me a clue that they don't act like that at O'Hara. And to me, that somebody sitting around him know what happened at Crown Plaza. He to know that that's what happened at the Crown Plaza stuff, shenanigans. Okay, so y'all got to really pay that some attention. He correct her. She didn't correct him. And she said, I'm sorry. The Crown Plaza in Rosemont. She messed up. Miss Teresa was talking and wasn't talking. Y'all got to pay attention what's going on here. So he correct her because he already know what happened at Rosemont. But he going to do his job. He going to let her talk. That's why I don't want her to talk. I want somebody else to be her spokesperson. Why her sister don't never talk for her?
That's exactly where it's at. Okay, sorry. No, it's okay. And have you spoke? And you said you spoke with the front desk. I'm sitting outside right in front of the hotel in a parking lot right now. And they're saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or no? It's a different set. It's a different it's a new shift, and they said that they have.
I don't understand why that shift is gone when somebody is missing. Why is the shift gone, y'all? The people in that particular shift, why they gone? See, this case never did make sense to me. It didn't. I mean, why is a person missing in y'all hotel? Why y'all let them people go home? Why y'all let the manager all them go home? Why the people who was working on that shift? Y'all told her that the camper wasn't working. I don't believe that. Because y'all campers got to be working because y'all called Kenneka. Y'all just said that was Kenneka on the video. Where did that video come from? Where did that video come from if the camera doesn't work? Duh. Where is the camera that y'all recorded on Kenneka Jenkin'S in the hallway? If y'all told the mama that the camera don't work, the camera got to work because the man sitting in the front desk looking at the cameras. He even showed the security the cameras. This case, this right here just.
Haven't seen it. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen it because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I just seen that she was here because I just found the ticket.
See, Miss Teresa doing too much. She giving them too much information without a lawyer. Now she's saying she found a ticket. Now, where that ticket was the whole time she was talking, saying she was at the wrong O'Hara hotel when she wasn't. She was at Rosemont in Crown Plaza in Rosemont, not in at the airport. Now she don't have a long conversation. Now she finds a ticket, and that ticket always got on my nerves throughout the whole case. And she said this about that ticket. She almost like she reading something.
Because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at
1:36 p.m. That's 1:36 p.m. sound right for a gathering and a party. 1:36 sound right to me. Where she find that ticket? Where did Miss Teresa find that ticket at? Where did she get that ticket from? Because she don't have a whole conversation, then all of a sudden, here go a ticket. This ain't sounding right, y'all. I'm telling you. I ain't saying nothing to mama.
She was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel. It was at 1:30. Yes, I'm sitting outside right in front of the hotel in a parking lot right now. And they were saying that they haven't seen your daughter since she left, or no? It's a different set. It's a different new it's a new shift, and they said that they haven't seen it. Well, of course they wouldn't have seen it because this is like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I just seen it. She was here because I just found the ticket where they entered this hotel.
Lord, where that ticket come from? Where that ticket come from, y'all? Miss Teresa talking and looking to find stuff at the same time. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th. She know her daughter wasn't there on the 6th. Who was there on the 6th? Why is that ticket say the 6th? Lenora, tell your mama. Why is the ticket saying the 6th, y'all? Don't go tell me that the machine was broke down and the machine gave them tickets on the 6th and when it's the 9th. Y'all playing with these folks, man. My daughter wasn't here on the 6th. And that man ain't said nothing. That dispatch, I never heard a quiet dispatcher. Dispatcher, they'll cut you out and then start, ma'am, okay, I just want to know where you ma'am, ma'am, they will cut you out and let them ask the question, you give them the answers. But the whole time, Miss Teresa is giving them the answers and the question. She's making a statement without an attorney.
I thought it wasn't here on the 6th. Okay, no, real quick, I'm just gonna see maybe I don't see maybe she was here at all. What's your daughter's name? Her name is Kenneka Jenkin'S.
Okay. I just want to show y'all that was very important to me. That was very important to me. Now, we're getting closer. Let's go here. We know that she didn't ask it. We already know that she didn't ask it, the hotel, because there's no video of her leaving the hotel. There is a video showing her entering the hotel, but she didn't come out that hotel. But they want Miss Teresa allegedly telling her that the cameras wasn't working. I just can't believe that if she seen the cameras had to been working, Miss Teresa, because you saw your daughter on the camera. I ain't bashing. I'm just saying what they saying ain't making sense. The girl got to be on the camera because the mama said, the lady at the radio said, I saw her on the, said that's your daughter walking the hall on the camera. And she said, yeah, that's my daughter. Well, then the cameras work.
Also breaking this afternoon, we were learning the family of a 19-year-old woman who died of hypothermia inside a hotel freezer has reached a settlement agreement. You may recall Kenneka Jenkin'S was found dead inside a walk-in freezer at the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont back in 2017. Jenkin'S went missing during a party early in the morning of September 9th. She wasn't found until the following day. The Cook County medical examiner ruled her death an accident from hypothermia. Her family sued the hotel for $50 million for negligence, saying they failed to conduct a proper search. Details of the settlement have Also breaking this afternoon, we are learning the family of a 19-year-old woman who died of hypothermia inside a hotel freezer has reached a settlement agreement. You may recall Kenneka Jenkin'S was But we want real justice for Kenneka, and we're not leaving until we get it. Justice for Kenneka.
Now,
So tonight, demonstrators.
I think that this right here was the best thing. This here protest was the best thing that could have ever happened to her case, Jennifer Brown. At this, now, wait, listen, y'all, don't get upset. Was at this protest. Now, he wasn't scared to speak up. He wasn't scared at this time and speak out. But he said he was there for the awareness. He was just one out there doing, trying to help her get justice by speaking out like that. Now, I think that the protest was the best thing that could have ever happened in getting justice for Kenneka. But when I don't know what happened, it just stopped. Everything just stopped. And they freaked me out.
But we want real justice for Kenneka, and we're not leaving until we get it. Justice for Kenneka. Also tonight, demonstrators gather to make their voices heard after a young woman is found dead in a suburban hotel. Good evening, I'm Rob Johnson. And I'm Erica Sargent. The body of Kenneka Jenkin'S was found in a freezer at the Rosemont Crown Plaza Hotel this past weekend. That's where we joined CBS 2's Audrina Biggis with the latest developments in this case. Audrina. Good evening, Rob and Erica. Just a little while ago, dozens of protesters were out here outside the hotel blocking traffic. And right now, there are still about a dozen or a little bit more than that protesters still out here holding signs and chanting justice for Kenneka. Chants tonight outside the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont. A cry for
Yeah, those was the people that fought. Even though we weren't in Chicago, but we was over here on joining different platforms. We was talking about this on our jobs. We was hoping that this baby got justice, and then all of a sudden it just ended. I thought that was so beautiful that the people in Chicago was trying to march to be there. Didn't even go to work the next day, or they didn't go to work the following day. I mean, had kids, had babysitters, and wanted justice for somebody else's child. This was beautiful. Now that tells me something good about Chicago people that they were sticking together. But all the thing you want to hear bad about the Chicago was the gangs. There was some gang members walking and marching. There was some gang members out there walking and marching. Wanted justice. If they didn't, they wouldn't have been there.
And for justice for 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins. We're not going to stop coming up here. We're not going to stop fighting until we get what we want.
Wait, hold up. Hold up, sister. Hold up. You told them. You told them. We are not going to stop fighting until we get justice for Kenneka. But y'all stop. Y'all stop. And in order, you ain't been talking. You gotta. And what hurt me about this situation right here is she got a page, but she always on her mother's page. Why you ain't got your channel open up where you can talk about the justice of your sister? Why you? I know. Did you sign a NDA too? But why your mother channel? Why your mother page? Why are you in your mother page talking for her? It's confusing the people. They don't know if you making up this or either she saying this. Why you're talking here at the? Come on, sister. If y'all wanted justice, you didn't get justice. You didn't get justice for Kenneka. And ain't nothing else gonna happen now. Like Mr. Risa said, I might be back in court, but I might be getting sued. So I have to keep my mouth shut. Just be praying every night. Because guess what?
We're not going to stop fighting until we get what we want.
We're not going to stop fighting until we get what we want. We're not going to stop fighting until we get what we want. What you want? Because you didn't get it, but you got money, but you didn't get it. You didn't get justice.
Information about Jenkin'S death tonight. The crowd and her family calling out Rosemont police, the hotel management, and anyone with their hands on the investigation. What's your message to them?
Look at them people, y'all. Look at them people looking out their window. Look at them. Look at them people, boy. Them people looking out their window, y'all. Look. Look. This look like the same, look, y'all. This look like the same man up in that window right here. This is scary. These two men look alike. This look like the same man up in this hotel room right here. Is this did they edit the pictures? Because this look like the same man. In that room, he know what he doing.
And anyone with their hands on the investigation. What's your message to them? I want to get to the bottom of what happened to my sister.
I don't want to give a half story to the family in a case like this.
As of right now, police have located and interviewed 12 people who they say were involved in some way. 8 of them were there the night of the hotel party on the 9th floor. Tonight, protests blocked streets outside the hotel where Jenkin'S was found dead in the walk-in freezer early.
Well, hold up. He said the 9th floor. Where I get the 6th floor from? So we went to the 9th floor to the one went from the 9th floor to the 11th floor. 8 people talk, y'all.
hotel management and anyone with their hands on the investigation. What's your message to them?
I want to get to the bottom of what happened to my sister.
I don't want to give a half story to the family.
I don't want to give a half story to the family. Well, I ain't never heard nobody talk like that. I don't want to give a half story to the family. What? What do you mean by that?
As of right now, police have located and interviewed 12 people they say were involved in some way. 8 of them were there the night of the hotel party on the 9th floor.
8 of them was on the 9th floor. Did those 8 people get paid? Did those 8 people who were on the 9th floor, did they get paid? Did the other boy get paid, y'all? The other boy who was having the party. I don't try to know people's name. I'm not like y'all. I don't want to know people's name. I'm not good with names and stuff. But the other boy who was having the gathering, either the party, did he get paid? Cause I know they like to have. I don't know. They did something to him. A lot of people. For this case to be a settlement, it's a lot of people went out in this case. A lot of people went out, lost their life, got punished, and got everything. And Zach ain't even here trying to drop the tape about Kenneka Jenkins. I mean, come on now. That ain't fair.
Tonight, protests blocked streets outside the hotel where Jenkin'S was found dead in a walk-in freezer early Sunday morning.
We get it. People are upset, and I get that.
Police say hotel management has been cooperative, providing all surveillance video and a roster of all.
I thought y'all said that it's a failure. See y'all, all this. But the mama said that y'all said that the people at the desk said that the camera don't work. But y'all just heard from the man that himself that they looked at the cameras. He said, "We get it. Oh Lord, let me see what he said again. What he said again about the these folks a mess. Boy, I think.
Sunday morning.
We get it. People are upset, and I get that.
Police say hotel management has been cooperative, providing all surveillance video and a roster.
All right, then, y'all. The videos they did show the surveillance video. They did show the videos, y'all. The camera did was working. So why the mama should have been out there because she just had surgery. I don't even know why is she out there. Why is she out there? She just had surgery. If you don't come at these people right and get the information what you want, if you're not a good spokesperson, get some. I got some spokesperson people in my family that the mama shouldn't even been talking. She needed somebody who gonna talk firm and who know how to talk to people in firmly way. So they had cameras, y'all. We know they had cameras because we saw Kenneka on the cameras. So when she said they was on, they told her one thing, and telling y'all another thing right here on the news. So the hotel was cooperative. They showed the video. I don't even believe. Somehow I know something happened inside the hotel, but I don't know, y'all. Something that's now, if I'm looking back on the case, that I don't believe the hotel did anything. I really don't believe the hotel did anything. I believe that somebody else did this to her inside the hotel, allegedly. But I'm just saying these are just my opinion and based on, it's not necessarily based on facts and knowledge. I'm just trying to say that I don't believe the hotel did this to her. I really don't. So if I feel like this, not feel, I apologize. I can't feel this. Think. I don't think that the hotel had nothing to do with her death. And the only reason why they got sued because the hotel wanted, hey, man, go on and give her $1 million. Go on and give her $1 million, let her go on. That's how, let's do this. Let's go on to do this. Let's go do that. I don't believe the hotel did nothing. I believe it was the people involved instead of the hotel.
Of all employees. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office says results of an
What's she say? Let me play the whole thing. After I finish reacting to this, and I'm gonna play the whole thing over.
Autopsy are still pending.
And I want justice for what happened to my sister.
And as protests.
All right, now you say you want justice, but when y'all got that money, you shut up. Y'all got that money, y'all hush. Now I'm gonna let y'all listen to it all the way through without my reaction.
We want real justice for Kenneka, and we're not leaving until we get it. Justice for Kenneka. Also tonight, demonstrators gathered to make their voices heard after a young woman is found dead in a suburban hotel. Good evening, I'm Rob Johnson.
And I'm Erica Sargent. The body of Kenneka Jenkins was found in a freezer at the Rosemont Crown Plaza Hotel this past weekend. That's where we joined CBS 2's Audrina Biggis with the latest developments in this case. Audrina. Good evening, Rob and Erica. Just a little while ago, dozens of protesters were out here outside the hotel blocking traffic. And right now, there are still about a dozen or a little bit more than that protesters still out here holding signs and chanting justice for Kenneka. Chants tonight outside the Crown Plaza Hotel in Rosemont. A cry for answers and for justice for 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins.
We're not going to stop coming up here. We're not going to stop fighting until we get what we want.
With little information about Jenkin'S death tonight, the crowd and her family calling out Rosemont police, the hotel management, and anyone with their hands on the investigation. What's your message to them?
I want to get to the bottom of what happened to my sister.
I don't want to give a half story to the family in a case like this.
As of right now, police have located and interviewed 12 people who they say were involved in some way. 8 of them were there the night of the hotel party on the 9th floor. Tonight, protests blocked streets outside the hotel where Jenkins was found dead in a walk-in freezer early Sunday morning.
We get it. People are upset, and I get that.
Police say hotel management has been cooperative, providing all surveillance video and a roster of all employees. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office says results of an autopsy are still pending.
And I want justice for what happened to my sister.
And as protests continue tonight outside the hotel, one of the things demonstrators want is to view surveillance video from inside the hotel. Tonight, Rosemont police tell me that they will be allowing Kenneka's family to watch surveillance video, but they will not be releasing it to the public at this time.
So they showed Miss Teresa the video, y'all. They showed her. They just told the lady just said it. They sat down. They sat down and showed her the video. They sat down with Miss Teresa and showed her the video. What real video y'all want to see? Because Miss Teresa said that was her daughter on the video.
Is to view surveillance video from inside the hotel. Tonight, Rosemont police tell me that they will be allowing Kenneka's family to watch surveillance video, but they will not be releasing it to the public at this time. And police are also telling us that they're still looking for 4 more people who were inside the hotel that they need to question.
Who y'all 4 people? Ooh, Lord have mercy. Who are y'all 4 people they looking for? Y'all still making content? They looking for 4 people. Let me let y'all know that. I ain't said it. The lady said they looking for 4 y'all. They looking for 4 people. Who are those 4 people? Are y'all making contents? Are y'all still alive? What you doing?
who are inside the hotel that they need to question. Live in Rosemont are going to begin.
Oh, who are them 4 people? Who are those 4 people, y'all? Y'all don't want them. Y'all know who these 4 people are. Them 4 people. Oh, somebody gonna talk. Somebody gonna tell.
Rosemont police tell me that they will be allowing Kenneka's family to watch surveillance video, but they will not be releasing it to the public at this time. And police are also telling us that they're still looking for 4 more people who are inside the hotel that they need to question. Live in Rosemont are going to be.
Wow. Oh, boy. They on y'all. They been watching y'all. I'm just telling you right now, they've been watching y'all. Okay, y'all. Let's go. Hot doggy. I just deleted a video. I just deleted a video that I didn't mean to. I always do that. Now, y'all, let's take a look at this. I ain't gonna hold y'all up all night and long. Let's look at this. This is stuff coming from the mama page, not from Lanita page, okay? Look, y'all. Now, look, y'all. This is what the mama posted back in November 22nd of this year at 1:23. For all those people who don't understand, pay attention, okay? To whom this may concern, I still don't know what happened to my child's life. Clothes, shoes, cell phone, hair, and the list goes on. However, I have been promised lies. As if once this case is over, I was forced to never talk about my child again. As you can see, over the years, I wasn't near as vocal as I am today. So after this post, I might be back in court, but I will be getting sued because I was tricked by they will get me answered. I was tricked, and this is what she said, not me, y'all. By they will get me answers that they supposed to get her answers. Give me her clothes and her cell phone and anything that belongs to her when she died that was on her body. That was a lie. Once they finished investigation, allegedly, people I trust. Why are you saying allegedly, Miss Teresa? This is your daughter. Stop that. Stop that. You don't need to say allegedly. We the one need to say it, not you. Come on now, stop it. Keep it real now. So that was a lie. Once they finished investigation, allegedly, people I trusted, they told me that somehow Kenneka got out the back door. I never heard how which door could get out, but they never told me how or where. Allegedly, they never told the media. That's why I know the media will lie allegedly. So I can't invite any of you to go. I was in pain going through my cancer battles. They forced us, had us in rooms for hours, and would not let us go until we said what they wanted us to say. They made us accept what they wanted to give us, literally living without my child, and I'm rising above, staying strong, and holding on to hope, even without you. P.S. I was, hold on, y'all. This just happened now. This is what this she wrote this, not me. This just happened the other day, okay? This is real. P.S. I was made to do a video hours after we were held during one of my child's birthdays. At the same time, I was sitting in a meeting about another child who wasn't even living. This is spooky. I had nothing to give my baby that day, but I knew a surprise was waiting once we left that meeting. Before the rain came hard, I stayed quiet long enough. But at the point, I'm simply speaking my truth, respectfully, clearly, and without naming anyone. Now let's make America great and try to tell someone with honor. And they told me just go on live and live my life. Y'all, she just made this. Now, the people my color were the main snake, allegedly. Well, why you say allegedly, Miss Teresa? This is your child. You don't have to say allegedly. Y'all ain't using allegedly, right? Heavenly Father, in the mighty name of Jesus, I come before you and with heart humility, humility and surrender. Lord, I ask that you forgive every person connected to this page, every soul reading these words, and forgive me as well. Let you mercy cover us all. Father, please do not allow them to experience the pain, the trials, or the furnace that I had to walk through. But if any of them must face even a piece of what I have endured, I ask that your spirit step in the gap, and carry them through with strength, peace, and protection. Lord, I lift up my enemies, those who hurt me, misunderstood me, and spoke against me. I pray for their forgiveness and their healing. Touch their hearts. Father, guide them toward your light and your truth. Thank you for keeping me, shaping me, and bringing me through the fire without letting it consume me. Continue to purify me and use my life as a testimony of your grace, your favor, and your power. In Jesus' holy, mighty name, amen. She also said they would pick the post that went viral. You wanted the clout in 2017. You can have the S. Still don't bring Kenneka back. Talk your S. Okay, y'all hear from the horse's mouth. I'm broke from this. And somebody said, Teresa, okay, I'm with you. Monifa, that woke your daughter up. Okay, Then this girl said, Teresa Martin, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Monica, that woke your daughter up, told her took her to that hallway. Kenneka was drunk. You need to listen to me. I've been waiting for you to reopen the case. Irene and her family told the truth. Kenneka was sleeping. Monifa playing around with her. Kenneka said, no, Monifa. Kenneka, wait a minute. Irene and her family told the truth. Kenneka was sleeping. Monifa playing around with her. Kenneka said, no, Monifa, being a bully, lured her to that hallway and got paid $250. Yes, Lord. That's how she got to the freezer. Those pictures are lying. Ask Monique for what happened. Put her on the stand. If that was my daughter, I would be hurt. She did not have to die like that. Real Zari Walls told the truth. Kenneka was supposed to go to the movies. They was waiting for her. She never showed up. How did Monifa convince her to go to that party? Brianna as well. Monifa, the whole time. Irene video with her family, they told the truth. Love you with Honey Island, New York City. Everyone is not a friend. So let's see what happened after that. Chrissy said, Kenneka was sleeping. Monifa woke her up. Why are they doing that? Why are you repeating her? I can imagine what you're going through, Teresa. They just making goofy assumptions. Teresa Martin, whatever else y'all think or feel about me, I'm sorry. I did it. Love you. Jasmine Smith said, there wouldn't be enough money in the world to get me to stay quiet about my kids. So this should be a message to everyone to read carefully before signing anything and have a lawyer go over it with you. It's so sad that there still aren't any answers. Her soul needs to be able to rest. So Miss Teresa replied, now Chrissy replied, I don't want to hear what Chrissy got to say. These people mess. They tell Essence the one how she did she, and then this is something else she put. Mr. Oh, somebody asked Miss Teresa, did you even invest into something with the money that was given to you? I understand you were sick. You was battling counsel. You was fighting to pay bills and all that because before this happened, you had counsel and you had bills piled up. So you mean to tell me you agreed to take money to stay quiet just to release your stress over bills that was piled up? Unbelievable. You couldn't took out a GoFundMe to pay your bills, your own? Shaking my head. You sold yourself to the devil for money? And now you want justice? You should have thought about it. About that then. Don't talk about it now. And Miss Teresa replied, this new, y'all. This just happened on the 22nd. Miss Teresa told her how much they gonna charge you to get a BBL. Did you get it? Y'all is terrible. Miss Teresa had told Keisha How much they gonna charge you to get a BBL? Or did you get it? Let me see what. Then Miss Teresa said, and then Keisha said, I'm 100% natural. I understand the true hurts. What's wrong with you living with regrets? You got 3.7 million and blew it. You wasn't smart enough to invest and turn that 3.7 million to 6 million. You let the blank trick you. And then Miss Teresa responded back to her, y'all, replied back to her, said, no, you need one. Need one where? And then the girl showed her, but Keisha, boy, how much, man? That's a lot of money. Oh, Lord, y'all is a mess. Miss Teresa talking about BBLs. Oh, Lord. Then Miss Teresa said, Keisha, boy, all you have to do is get the hell off my page. Oh, cause you look like a Teresa told that girl she looked like a ant. Yeah, yeah. And let me see what the girl said back here. Lord, how much all this going on, y'all? I ain't see this, but I got it. Y'all can share it on your page. Then to me, Miss Teresa told Keisha, you think your heart hurt with this one? Just hold on. What that mean? Do you think your heart hurt with the one? Just hold on. I don't understand it. And then Miss Teresa told the girl, come on, since you want to talk. And she told Keisha, big bat, see you next time. Miss Teresa. And then Keisha replied, laugh out loud, I look better than you on worse days. Don't get mad at me because you got bamboozled, ripped Kenneka. And then Teresa said, Keisha, I'm not trust big bat. Oh Lord have mercy. Then Miss Teresa told the girl named Keisha, whoever this Keisha is, she replying back to her, thank you. Ha 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 ha. Miss Teresa, you too old for this. Me right now. Miss Teresa, that's her right now. Oh wow, this is crazy. And then somebody told Miss Teresa, you made a choice. No one forced you that took that money. You can't take it back. Now or you will put the rest of your family in danger. I know you wasn't thinking clearly, but you let the devil win when you decided to take the money. It was more important to you at the time. He caused confusion in your head and elements in your body, but you didn't trust God. So speaking your truth at the point don't matter. It actually disappointing to all of us who endured countries hours of no sleep, ruin our own relationship, trying to figure this case out with you. I never protested in my life, but we're here in DC protesting for you just to watch you come post that you signed an NDA and gave up hope your brother died behind this case as well. I really feel sorry for the choices you made, but please think of the rest of your family before you try to reopen these wounds. And so Miss Teresa replied to this person, oh, Miss Teresa said, Blair White, That is right. You was there. Bye, baby. Miss Teresa. Miss Teresa, you supposed to be but God. Don't do that. Oh my gosh. Miss Teresa is going off the chain. And then somebody said, this lady is trying to talk on some more money. There's no amount of money that could silence me about my child. She saw dollar saying people like this would do anything for money, and Miss Teresa said, Nakenya, she laughing like Shirley Temple. Miss Teresa. And then Miss Teresa said, Nakenya, I'm getting weave in my hair because of you. Oh my God. And somebody said, I love your beautiful and justice is coming soon. She said, Shemaine said, I love you, beautiful, and justice is coming soon. And Miss Teresa replied, Shemaine, she gave her kisses. Whoa, this is crazy. Shemaine Williams said that I'm wondering, can she get justice now? Since it's been so long, I pray she can. Well, I don't see nothing. And somebody say, you wasn't forced. You was paid to never talk again. Talk about it. And Miss Teresa replied, I knew y'all were coming. My point exactly. So the girl said, you wasn't forced. You was paid to never talk about it. And she replied, I knew y'all were coming. My point exactly. Miss Teresa, this ain't funny. Oh my God. This girl said, you Miss Teresa? We love you, Miss Teresa. After years, still following this story, as well checking on you, touch my heart. And Miss Teresa said, Chelsea, I love you. Uh-oh. Jenna Brown got in the chat. Let's see what Jenna said. Jenna said, so are you ready to right all wrongs and get this back on track for real? I still believe God, no matter what has happened. And even though I left with a tongue of hurt and disappointment, and I'm still down. No one as able is as willing as me. But I will only if all wrong are intended to be made right. I avoided and voted and now have a solid investigative advocacy army due to the days I fought for the case. I'm totally open for a meeting because I'm not under no order to not speak. Just been waiting on God and y'all. I still remember everything, and now I equipped to see past the surface in things. I have to speak frankly as I believe God and honor your fight for your child, but you must be willing to be upfront about the damage done to other people, children, while they was fought for yours. You know several truth, but are you willing to tell them all the moving things ahead? I can guarantee one thing. If it recovered, it will conclude in the interest of justice. Oh boy. Then Miss Teresa replied to Jedediah. Jedediah, with all due respect, sir. No, no. What? She said, no, no, Jesus, help me. Jedediah Brown, no. Jesus help me. Hold on. Jedediah said, Teresa Martin, of course. Yes, Jesus help. God bless. I'll never offer again. Even though you've seen me after and said very different words, the truth is a gift, liberation, only to those who will tell it. Genocide, somebody said genocide, that part, the very last part. Let me see that Miss Teresa say. I ain't worried about nobody on Chastity what Miss Teresa said. Genocide, she said she don't need your help. So leave her alone. Hold up. Hold up. Let me back this up. Jesse said, dang, I ain't want to believe y'all about no dang settlement, but it looked like it's true. You took money over actual justice? And I was wondering for a long time why the case just went cold, me too. I see why. No, no. And then somebody put this right here. And then Mr. Reed, let me hear what Mr. Reese said. Let me see what they got in this. Y'all don't know. Ain't nothing wrong with being nosy. That's our overview. Yes, Teresa Martin, the mother of Kenneka Jenkins. Oh, okay. Oh, that Al. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. Now, there we go. And Miss Teresa replied to her, thank you. Miss Teresa, don't do that. That she did take the settlement over her child. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. And then somebody said, you take that money, nobody about to help you. Somebody said, you take that money, nobody about to help you. And then she said, Queen Keisha, I didn't even ask you to help me. Somebody said, you take that money, nobody about to help you. And she said, I didn't even ask you to help me. Y'all, this is terrible. And then Miss Teresa sent this. I believe her daughter behind these pages. Cause it's too much internet stuff. See, they talk about that. Oh. And Kim to Mr. Risk, I'm curious and have very little knowledge about the case, but if that witness letter is true, how would this still not be homicide? It said they didn't mean for her to die and was allowed when they exit. But from what I'm reading, they admitted to leaving her there in a bad state of being in the freezer and she died. How are they not still responsible? Praying, praying, Father God, give Miss Martin the answers and peace, and she needs for her family. Let me see what Miss Teresa said. I love you. Oh, yeah. Wow. Y'all, oh, yeah. Brandy Princely said, girl, we was invested. Bad. Look at this. And then Miss Teresa said, okay, bye. Miss Teresa, why you being sarcastic? May Jesus be with you. And then Miss Teresa say, Tangy, not tangy. Oh, wait. I don't believe it. Me, I think this other. I don't know. Yeah. Boy, these folks. Wait, let me see if Miss Teresa gonna respond to this person. Hold on before I read all this. Oh, I got to read it, y'all. I got to read it. Oh, wait. Oh, that's what I had. I had to read this. I see. Oh, Lord have mercy. Somebody say named Melba Martin said, in agreement under emotional, financial, and any other of the rest are not legally binding agreements. In constitutional law, signing an agreement under duress can impact its forcibility. Here's a breakdown. Duress defined. Duress involves coercion threats that overcomes a person's free will, making them enter a contract agreement. Constitutional implication. Fifth Amendment protects against self-incrimination and endurance due process, mostly criminal. The 14th Amendment ensures equal protection and due process. Now, contract laws, uh, votable contract, an agreement signed under duress may be votable, meaning that affected parties can seek to have it declared invalid. You were under both medication and duress. Duress, fire. Another concern is your constitutional right, freedom of speech, and expression sounds like it. It has been violated. A court order, gag order, can be a complex issue as it involves balancing the right to speak, freedom of speech, with the right to a fair trial. The First Amendment protects freedom of speech, while the Fifth Amendment guarantees the right to a fair trial. When are gag orders constitutional? Gag orders are generally considered constitutional if they meet strict security. Okay. When might gag order be unconstitutional? If they are overly broad or vague. If they restrict speech that is not directly related to the case. Uh, if alternative measure could achieve the same goal without restricting speech. Notable cases. Nebraska Press Association versus Stewart. The Supreme Court ruled that a gag order preventing media coverage of a trial was unconstitutional as it was not narrowly tailored. Gentile versus State Bar of Nevada, 1991. Then, okay, they always say that. They talk about different states. Now, the key factor of the amendment threat was there an amendment threat of harm or injury? The coercion was their coercion pressure that left the person with no responsible alternative. Voluntary consent was consent given voluntarily. Legal remedies, rescissions. The agreement may be rescinded counsel. Um, Damages. The affected party may seek damages. Consult with a lawyer for specific guidance or agreement signed under duress as each So let me see what Miss Teresa said. Miss Teresa gave this lady named Melba Martin a crown. Don't forget your crown. And somebody said, Melba Martin, thank you so much for committing this. Now, Melba Martin, future paralegal lawyer, I want to thank you personally for educating me. Now, somebody told me to Miss Teresa, with as many people all over the world supporting you and fighting for you, and KJ, there's no way they force you to do anything. You had dang near the whole world on your side, ready to do whatever. People literally came down from all over the world wanting answers to Kenneka Jenkins. They can't touch you with all the people on your side. And Miss Teresa said, bye bye. Oh my God, Miss Teresa, you had to be. Miss Teresa said, bye bye. Then she said, tatted dog, yeah, it sounds good. How many people all over the world? But look at all the people over the world. So who can I trust? So, anywho, that goes back up here at the top. So, anyway, here you go. Y'all can post this on your page. This happened. She print this out November 22nd. Y'all know me. I don't care what you get on my channel. Long as you know, just give me a little shout out. Y'all be scared. Say shout out to grandma. Funny acting. I just say funny acting. It don't matter. No shame on the plane. Ooh, Lord, how mercy. You a mess. Oh, shut up, y'all. Mm-hmm. She told Jim that this guy better leave that lady alone. That lady don't want your help, honey. Leave that woman alone. She don't want your help. Woo, Lord, have mercy. It's really so funny. So y'all, here you go, right here. Um, here you go. There you go, right here. I might be back in court, y'all, but I would be getting sued. I would be getting sued because she was tricked, and they would get me. She would trick, and they said they would get her answer, y'all. I just want to come in and bring y'all that information like that. Hope y'all enjoy the whoo, Lord have mercy. Whoo, Lord have mercy. That is too much for me. Lord have mercy. Can't believe it. Y'all put what y'all want in the comment section pertaining this video. that the information that you just received from the mother, if it don't make sense for you, it's not supposed to make sense for you. This is what happened. This is what's going on. Okay? Instead of trying to be a smart, but just go with what you float and go with what you see. This is for real. I ain't trying to act funny, but I ain't gonna be funny acting. I'm out of here, y'all. Oh, have mercy, Jesus.